How are we doing today? Welcome to the party. It's your girl TransX Bombshell, and I'm totally stoked you crashed my Monday 5 p.m. Pacific time stream. And we don't even have a first in chat yet. Nobody's claimed that free raffle entry. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I do have exciting intro coming in. Somebody bought a hat like right as I was sitting down. Thank you so much, whoever it is that copped that hat. It actually doesn't. I'm trying to see if I can look at who bought that, and I don't. I don't really. No, I haven't really spent a lot of time in my dashboard. Um, and so I don't really. I don't know how to tell who bought it. I'm just gonna be honest. Like I literally can't tell. Thank you, whoever it was. Um, uh, merch. Uh, yeah, I mean, I can see I sold one. Thank you. Um, that we have 17 items remaining, and then the store levels up. How cool is that? Orders. Literally can't see any information on who bought that. That's crazy. But thank you, whoever it was. That's crazy that it doesn't tell me. I want to give a shout out. I want to thank them. I want to give them huggies. I guess not. They're like, no, streamer, you don't get any of this information. It'd be so useful. Uh, I don't know. Crazy Dad, Ted. Wait, you put one in? Oh, how are you? You bought the hat? Yeah, I just saw somebody bought a hat. You bought a dad hat right now. I was trying to figure out who bought the hat. Hi, how are you? How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. Um, Crazy Dad, how are you? Ted, how are you? Um, yeah, I'm just fumbling through my settings. I'm just trying to figure out who bought the hat. Um, I'm totally stoked. Like, thank you so much. Servemto, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. So I see all of your beautiful faces flooding in, but before we get into the vibe check, I do want to talk about Halloween. It was like it was a Friday Halloween, y'all, in the streets of Halloween on like in West Hollywood. There's a giant parade. It basically the streets turned into a party. They build stages in the intersections on Santa Monica Boulevard. You're working a new schedule. That means you're riding an hour earlier. All right. Or working. You're not riding. Are you a professional rider? So I was out wandering around in my Vault 33 costume, slaying, of course, as I do. It was a pure, beautiful queer chaos. My ears are still recovering. It was really loud. I'm talking, it was like 100,000 people in the streets, bars packed, lines to every bar. Didn't matter. Like the back patios of the bar and the street had the same amount of people partying in them. You couldn't even see where the divide was, where people were like inside the bar and when they were out, it was really unclear. Um, but yeah, my turn to ask how y'all were doing. Like, how was everybody's Halloween? How did everybody enjoy the holiday? Did anybody have an epic costume? Did anybody see my epic costume? Oh, it's the order you put in a moment ago. Your good thinks she's gonna put the Goonies on? Right on. Love a good chunk. Evening. Gotta do the truffle shuffle. That was Goonies, right? Um, Let me know what was your favorite part of the weekend. Ted, do they have the Halloween in the UK? Are you doing Halloween over there or is that taboo? I wish my phone would stop giving me sports ball updates. Um, I really enjoyed my costume and I liked it so much. I think I'm actually gonna return it. But wait, I'm gonna actually buy a cosplay. I got a really nice, really fitted cosplay. The Halloween costume turned out to be a little baggy, and I'm not sure I really love the whole leather armor kind of aspect of it. It was cool for 1 year. Um, see, Crazy Dad said my daughter dressed as Pikachu and she wanted to dress. Oh, your daughter dresses Pikachu and she wanted you to dress as Ash. And so she got mom dressed as Misty. Oh, mom and dad were Misty and Ash, and she was Pikachu. That's adorable. Oh my god, that's goals, honestly. Good job. Good job. Good job. Amazing. Y'all are doing it right. It's something that they do in the UK, but you haven't done it in a few years. Oh, come on. You got to put on your sluttiest outfit that you can find. You literally just go to Party City. The hottest couple outfit that I saw last night, or like last night. Gosh, I kind of drank a lot, y'all, and I don't usually do that. The hottest couple's outfit that I think I saw was crayons. They were just crayons, and they were so cute together. And I was like, oh my god, that's adorable. I really should just find a hunk and grab a bullshit costume 1 year and just let's just wherever the night takes us, because that was kind of what they did and they were really fun for it. um I do really want to also get into a weekly check-in. How are we feeling, y'all? On a scale of already crushed my to-do list to like still on my first cup of coffee, let me know your vibe check in chat, like where you are energy wise. Oh, you got to put picture in the Discord. Let me look at it. Are y'all jazzed? Are we amped on this Monday? I sold a hat, so like my day is stoked. I've got subscribers. I'm selling hats. People are hanging out. We're we're really like winning on every measure. Chat. I'm looking in chat to see what picture was just posted in selfies. Oh my god! Shut up! Y'all freaking nailed it. Tell your wife she's an adorable Misty too. I love the glasses choice. Mmm. This is goals. This is family goals, y'all. Ex-wife. Okay, well, still, yeah, she really served it. She hit the notes. It was really kind of a it's difficult to do Misty in the cold because hello, she's wearing like jean shorts. The black leggings and the black hoodie really kind of blend seamlessly in with the outfit. Great choices. Ex-wife really filled up that's good family goals there. Y'all are a cute family. Good job on the co-parenting. That's what we're talking about. I really think like this is like a really good indication of how much effort you put towards your kid. Not that I'm a judge, but I just I'm like, you like dressed up, you bought the hat, you got the outfit, you went out, you and the ex-wife got together, like good job. Um Now I'm here to inject, as usual, a massive dose of fun into your day. This is going to be a full 2 hour stream today. So the best night. They also had adult candy, Jello shot. I heard there was a lot of houses doing Jello shots this year, and I think that's like we should make that a thing. People are walking. Like if you're walking, if you're going around your neighborhood and your neighbors are feeding you jello shots while you trick or treat with your kid, I think we have a new American pastime. Like that's a new American tradition. Why have we not been doing that until now? I mean, honestly, that just that makes it fun to trick. Like the adults all of a sudden want to go trick or treating. That's brilliant. It's a fantastic idea. So for the first hour, we're gonna be doing just chatting. We're gonna dive head first. I've got a fun topic, not so fun topic on the AI revolution, and most importantly, the necessary socialist solutions to job displacement, UBI, and higher federal wages. After that, we'll get a dedicated round of quick community questions, and then the second hour is just gonna be like quick sponsor break, and then we're gonna do a deep dive questions, and then take like a big break for our gaming sponsor Zephy or Zinni until we jump into our gaming section. We're gonna swap over to some intense futuristic gaming with Cyberpunk 2077 because I always play Cyberpunk. We're gonna do that for the rest of the hour, and then it's a huge monthly raffle announcement. Of course, I'm just gonna remind you what we already got going on. I kind of said that we were giving away a Black Bolt bundle on some posts when I announced stream today. I goofed. It is a Surging Sparks bundle that we're raffling away. So if you enter this month's raffle, if anybody redeems first in chat today, which surprisingly nobody's done yet, then they'll get an entry for free into this month's raffle. And then anybody that redeems enough channel points to enter the raffle will also enter the raffle. Also, a reminder, it is now cheaper to redeem booster pack pulls. Feel free to trigger a pull at any time during stream. And I love subscribers. So be sure to hit the subscription button if you're not already. And heads up, besties, the final hour, I'm going to have a hard out because I've got a community meeting like I always do. Might have some announcements on that coming up, though. Not sure what's going on. Ooh, we've got a raffle entry. I see you, Ted. I see you. Let's get on over to our raffle. So check this out. This is where we're at. It is so fresh, Ted. You're so early in. Nobody else is even in the raffle. So your first name on the board. Ted Car Life 11. One raffle entry. Ooh, I actually have caps lock on wrong. Ted Car Life 11, and then that's Crazy Dad 1983. Ooh, I gotta get your raffle prize shipped out, sir. I have not yet done that yet. But I will. This week for sure. Now let's go ahead and dive into the hottest tea of the day. Whoop, that's the wrong setup. Do we want to see? You want to see that angle, actually? Let me see if I can get something workable out of that. Look. That's a side shot now. Hi. Okay. So this is the topic for today, the political future topic, is what I'm calling the hottest tea of the day. So the news cycle's going bonkers. Oh no, I will get it out quick. By the way, did somebody Nobody redeemed first. I was just checking and still okay. Yeah, nobody redeemed first. You see, okay, cool. The hottest tea of the day is that everyone's buzzing that the future of work because I want to talk about a dramatic shift that's actually happening with artificial intelligence and how it's changing the job market right now. This isn't just about like factory robots on the factory, like on the. Blah, blah, blah. Let me say that over. Y'all, this isn't just about robots on the factory floor anymore. We're talking about AI writing code, designing art, creating articles, and even passing college exams. And analysts estimate that up to 300 million jobs globally could be fully or partially automated by 2030. That's like a monumental, life-altering shift. And so the conversation's two-sided right now. Is this an existential threat? Or is this the greatest leap in humanity productivity since the Industrial Revolution? Now, I mean, yikes. Like, what do y'all think? This is like like a boring tech update, but it is also a terrifying, exciting, like crucial conversation about our future and like what work looks like. Um, do y'all have thoughts? Like what are your initial feelings? Is your job at risk of being replaced by some kind of AI? Do you think that your job could be replaced by code or some kind of bot? You think it's going to alter society forever? Like it's going to completely destroy the middle class? I don't know about that. I mean, it could if access to it is limited. AI is becoming too much on certain levels. Can you clarify? Like specifically what do you mean it's becoming too much? Where is it becoming too much? Where do you see it being unnecessary? And what are things that you think is okay for AI to do? Because I have used AI a bit, and I use it a bit in my professional job, mostly due to my workload. Um, and I use it sort of as like a secretary of sorts. I I used like uh, help format letters and stuff, basically. I like people using it to write their work or make videos. You mean like people that are using it to write like professional correspondence or let's see. When people in blue and white collar jobs lose their careers because of AI and the rich are only getting richer, the middle class will erode even further. Yeah, that's true. Because as it's currently charted, AI will not help the working class. It could. I'm not saying AI is a bad thing at like definition at base. I think it's a tool. I think it could be used for good and it could be used for bad. And the original models did have a bit of a like high energy consumption that we had to worry about that has since become less of a concern and will continue to become less and less of a concern. It's just how technology goes. My work is physical now. I see it doing well for me in anticipation of sales or events coming up. Okay, anticipation of sales. I could see, yeah, it's going to be useful for doing for handling just data, for easily manipulating data and form letters, like drafting letters that just need to be kind of formal and polite and get the information across clearly. It's really good for that. I can tell you that. Um, AI can be helpful, sure, but it's the bigger picture I'm concerned with. Yeah, and I really think that comes down to like we don't own our labor. Like we continue to just exist in this strange society that views labor as this like unnecessary, negotiable thing. It's like a burden that you kind of try to skim around. And you're really trying to, everyone tries to cut corners on labor. It does help. It depends on how it's used. Yeah, that's true. It can help. I think it can help. For clarification, I written in a grocery store. You write in a grocery store. So news, ADHD things, it can anticipate what might be needed. Got you. Like budgeting, projections for sales, logistics, data, like anticipating things. Um, where do I see society going under AI? Unfortunately, I do see it going south. I don't think we have the appropriate labor protections in place. And I don't think we anticipated something as capable as AI coming as soon as it did. And I do think it's going to break the labor market. Um, I do think we will probably see some kind of UBI in our lifetime because there's just not enough menial tasks. There's just not. And as we start to move towards this like new labor market that really kind of like champions like folks that can just do tasks it's not even going to be um like we won't need customer service. Like we won't need customer service. What we will need is for people to like answer a question at a counter like it's and receive like a return and process that return like that. Like checkouts are going to be fully automated. Like you're going to need like one customer support agent and a few stalkers in an entire store. And that's how everything's going to be set up. Everything's going to be automated. And people are going to commit crimes. They're going to steal from a store and they won't be charged with it until days later. Some facial recognition software is going to, they're just going to show up where you live. You were caught stealing from the store. You're under arrest. I think that's kind of the direction that we're headed. Just because, like, there are no labor protections in place to, like, guarantee that people have jobs. Like, loading docks, unloading shipping trucks, cooking. There's going to be some like those skill tasks. Now, carpenters, electricians, plumbers, they're some of the most protected. Um, Anybody that's behind a desk is not in a good position. So, like, anything that can't be easily done with simple robots and scanned and analyzed quickly using cameras is out the door for any kind of wage. Um, Servicing robots, replacing camera lenses, networking, knowing how to do like infrastructure TI, like IT, um, that kind of stuff is going to be available. Setting up um, lots of Wi-Fi. Um, those are the jobs. Yeah, physical labor will be available, like assorted physical labor, hard, heavy, that requires tools and pallet jacks and stuff, and like stuff that's like odd, awkward, bulky, anything that can be turned into a streamlined, very uniform task will be automated. It's only a matter of time. Like even trucks, they're going to start shipping inventory in trucks probably. This is a guess, but it makes logical sense. Some trucks will be very uniform, similar sized boxes, and then they'll ship the awkward, bulky things that have to be unloaded by humans in a separate truck. And that's how I probably see things going. As far as logistics, um, they have the digital ID thing being pushed in the UK. The states are, as by design of having a United States, we're adopting it in a very patchwork kind of way. But we did implement this thing here called the Real ID. I don't know if you've heard of the Real ID. The Real ID is pissing off boomers everywhere. um, so now I'm gonna ask the question for chat. Like, if you work a traditional job, like how secure do you feel about your role 5 years from now with the rise of AI? Like, Crazy Dad, how do you feel about working in a grocery store? How much do you think that's going to change, given these hypothetical scenarios that I've given? None of these are. I don't know the future. I'm guessing. Um, Now, if you're a student, what career are you aiming for that you think AI can't touch? What are the jobs that you think you can count on? Um, You think your job's secure? It's very secure until cybernetics advances or robotics. I mean, they got little walking guys going around all the time. You don't think it'll affect the building industry? Really? You think construction's safe for a bit? It's pretty optimistic. Pretty optimistic, Ted. Um, there's a lot I think that stands to be automated in the building industry. Um, how fast it gets automated, I think, is I don't know. Honestly, I think China's automating a lot in the building industry that we're kind of getting behind, at least in that aspect of large scale automated construction. Fat like they're basically like 3D printing whole buildings and stuff now. Um, but let's talk about the silver lining. What is the coolest, most futuristic application of AI that you've seen recently? It could be a silly like camera filter or something really cool that you've seen. Um, if you guys have an article to a link or a video, if you're not a subscriber, feel free to drop it in the Discord. If you're a subscriber, feel free to drop it in chat. Um, I don't want to just do like a terrifying, scary AI like overview. I know it's being used for some cool stuff. I want to see what y'all have found. Instead of organics, it'll be human handled. That's like groceries? Oh yeah. There might be a push for food that's only handled by humans. There we have enough people that are like adverse technology, adverse genetic modification, or they're so pro organic they don't understand science to the degree that they're gung ho on organic produce. Here we go. Scroll down to the list. 9 benefits of let's see. We've got enhanced health care on this list. Let me bring this up. That's a cool link, Servimto. Thanks for this. Here. We've got enhanced health care, boosted economic growth. Um, but AI could contribute 15.7 trillion to the global economy. It's opening up countless new working opportunities in diverse fields from finance to tech. And it's driving a huge productivity growth, which is wild to think about. They're thinking there might be some kind of climate change mitigation, which is kind of everyone's arguing the opposite, but it's kind of proving the inverse. It's people are finding ways to do like new green renewable energy systems and minimize carbon emissions. They're making government decision making processes more efficient if they champion such things. Um, there's also like advanced transportation, but we know lobbyists get in the way of that here in the U.S. Unfortunately, customer service excellence could be cool, but I don't feel like that's going in the right direction immediately. It's kind of customer service is getting really negatively affected, like upon initial impact. Scientific discoveries, enhanced financial services, improved agriculture. Cool list. That's a cool one, Servimto. Um, so you think the coolest thing you heard was the possibility of AI in the medical field being precise in surgery or in the detection of diseases? Now, that's the one that I was going to mention. Some of the coolest breakthroughs that I've seen for AI here. And I'm not giving it a complete break. Like, obviously, we should, like with any technology, we need to use it like responsibly, and we need to put into safeguards. And the other thing is the energy consumption needs to be brought under control. But more importantly, we need to mitigate the targeted like deployment of these types of energy supporting structures in lower socioeconomic communities. That's where these things get put, like 9 times out of 10, and we've got to figure out a way to mitigate that. But they are finding that AI can be used to like detect cancer. There's some models that are being used to analyze cells, offering improved accuracy, earlier detection, and personalized treatment based on the very specific calculations that can be done. Um, it has the ability to significantly impact cancer prevention and treatment outcomes. So it's not completely evil. It's a tool. It can be used for good. It can be used for bad. And I really think it's important for folks to realize that. It's one of those things like it's like the telephone. It's like cell phones. People at one point hated cell phones. People at one point hated the internet. People at one point hated the automobile. People at one point hated electricity. Like, people will always look down on whatever it is the cutting edge is. And it's all about using it responsibly and applying it for the good of humanity, which unfortunately is just really skewed by capitalism. So that's what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to get to all of this to mention this massive wave of automation is why we need a serious radical plan to ensure economic justice. We should not fear automation. We should just demand that its profits be socialized. That's why we need to talk about universal basic income. If the robots are excuse me. Wow. Mm. Ah, voice just gave out on me there. I don't know what happened. Woo! Okay, so we shouldn't fear automation. As I was saying, we should demand that its profits be socialized, and if the robots are working, we should all be paid a stipend just for existing. And for the jobs that AI can't do, the federal minimum wage needs to be closer to like 25 an hour just to account for inflation. And a real living wage is the only thing that should be represented by a federal minimum wage. Anything less is wage theft. Now, what do you all think about that? How does chat feel about UBI? I know I have a really diverse community. Y'all don't necessarily agree with me on everything politically. I'm open to discussion. You know me, I'm not going to judge you. I want to hear your take, your explanations why this could work, why this couldn't work. Um, it's just, for me, it's common sense. But as usual, I want to hear your thoughts. Ted's got a cool video. Let's do a quick video just to just a quick little palate cleanser. All right, what do you got for us, Ted? Oh, I see Queen. I see Liz. Oh, oh, she's climbing the cage. Liz with the body slam. Street food with Liz. Obviously, the greatest use of AI we've ever seen. Straight to the mustard. Splendid fun. Oh, she's boxing Princess Diana. She took out Einstein. She took out Einstein. The queen from the top of the cage. Right on. Yeah, on the opposite end of the medical idea that AI can detect a better way to kill us or find a disease that's not curable with the data. True, but I mean, again, I feel it's a tool and it's going to do what we program it to do. It's only capable of doing what we allow it. Like, if we set the safeguards early and if we make sure that the parameters of how it should be used are put into place, it can be used for good. And I can see the humor, but maybe too far. I mean, whatever. It's Queen Elizabeth. Skynet. I mean, honestly, that's kind of the direction that it's going. They're going to use it to predict crime. I they're already using it for facial technology, like recognition of when you go through the airport, you have to get your picture taken. That's going into their whole AI face database. Yes. So Terminator. Exactly. And just to be clear, Terminator movie was an allegory about humans becoming so robotic that we just treat each other's like completely inhumanely, that we lose humanity. And I think that is it's the perfect allegory for right now. Because like all of this, like let's say this. Let's assume UBI passes tomorrow. Like, what what would you do with that extra time? What what would you do with that extra freedom? Knowing that you no longer like you now are that much less rent burdened by your grocery bill. Like, if we now have a system where AI is doing a lot of the work, shouldn't society just be like, we're all part of society, and AI is a product of allowing society to get to a point to where it's becoming mainstay and commonplace. More time with the family. That's a great use of UBI time, like found time. Absolutely. That's like, what is a better use than spending more time with your community, with your loved ones? Hold on. This camera's being weird. So I think another way that we need to think about it is like, this is a product of humanity's advancement, and we're all kind of a part of that greater production. Like, we as a society, we as a species, like we're all part of the think tank. We're all part of the team. So like, what's the first creative or like community focused thing like that you would do with that guaranteed monthly income? Like, would is it traveling? Would you start a business? Do you like what, like, if you just weren't so burdened by debt and you had extra income, like, what is the things that you would do? Like, let's say you could just quit your job and do what you wanted to do. Like, what is it that you would do? What would you do with your time? We heard more time with family. You'd travel, I'd travel, honestly. And that is getting out and spreading ideas and connecting people with people. Like, that frees you up to go out and have more life experience. Like, the more people that travel, the more ideas spread. You'd watch more Doctor Who and Blake Seven. I don't know what Blake Seven is, but I do really like Doctor Who. But you know that. Like, let's focus on the wage fight, honestly. Like, if the federal minimum wage went to 25 hours today, like, what industries do you think would see the biggest positive shift? Like, do you think you're like, would it be a better experience when you go out to eat if you knew that all the waiters were at least making 25 an hour? Like, what if you didn't have to tip anymore? What if it automatic what if all waiters tomorrow were guaranteed $25 an hour and tipping was abolished? What if all nurses immediately made 25 an hour? Firefighters. Would that service staff be doing their job as well? I don't know. What do you think? We have a very, very like advanced way of doing surveys and reporting now. Quite often, your server comes to the table with a tablet, and you place your order on the tablet and you pay on the tablet. And very rarely does the server do much besides just explain things a little and bring the things to the table. Do they really deserve tips anymore? Because most of their job is now fairly automated, halfway as it is. Unless you're going to like fine dining, most of the service industry has completely revamped at this point. I don't know the last time y'all went out to eat. Um, Now I do think like we have like a really weird way of looking at like people are like, oh, you have to constantly be running out of like chasing a livable wage, like you have to be trying to just narrowly escape poverty in order to do your job well. um what if people were just incentivized with like travel and like, you know, rewards and incentives? What if everybody that was able to just like maintain a job at least was guaranteed like a place to live and like food? And then like if you worked hard and got a better job, you could afford a vacation. Like what if we structured society around that? Do you think we could, given the fact that we have this level of automation coming, if we put into place UBI and like minimum wage? Do you think it's time for society to possibly change the dynamic of labor? And what do you think is going to happen if we don't? What's the effects going to be of AI? I don't think it's going to be good if we don't adapt. Do you think all servers would just quit tomorrow, um, if they knew that they wouldn't get tips anymore? Because if you think all the really good servers, because by your logic, like the service staff does their job because they earn tips, because they're good at their job, and that's why they do that job, is because they earn tips and they make a lot of money doing tips. Do you think all of the servers that are making a lot of money would quit tomorrow if they just were told, from now on you make 25 an hour, you're not going to make your tips anymore? Do you think they would quit? How do you think they'd retain the really good servers? What if some restaurants were tipping and others weren't? No thoughts on any of that? All right, we'll stop doing thought experiments. We've got some really smart answers in chat today. If you're loving this deep dive stuff, just remember, subscribing is the number way to support the stream. It's the number one way to support this kind of content. Not only do you get the awesome emotes that you can use on any channel, including the Hammy and Sicky, which is a yassified hammer and sickle celebrating the farmers and peasants. You will also get a bonus raffle entry if you subscribe. But you have to do it right now. If any subscription right now with this announcement, before we move to our next part, is going to get free raffle entry. So, I do want to thank y'all. If they can get the hours, then no problem. Then they're going to continue. They're going to stay. You don't think they're not going to quit. If they get the hours and they make the money they need to survive. Exactly. And honestly, like, that makes the business owner more responsible for making sure that they staff appropriately and that people aren't like being absolutely broken. Because I've seen what the service industry expects of people, and sometimes it's crazy. Um, so especially for like what some of them make. Now, we need a sparkling palate cleanser. before we move on, I do want to do what I'm going to call a brain break bliss. First question. What's a completely useless skill or talent that you have that you're weirdly proud of? I can give an example. I can whistle like a bird. And not like just like a bird that's like, oh, that's very obvious. Like that's a human whistling like a bird. Like I can whistle like a bird. We gotta hear from y'all. What is a completely useless skill or talent that you have that you are weirdly proud of? Let's hear it, chat. How weird is my chat? Who's got the weirdest talent? Should we do like a talent show one day? I guess we should wait to see how talented chat is. Chat, don't be shy. If I demonstrate my talent, we all share yours. I'll tell you what. If y'all will share your talents, I'll demonstrate my bird whistling. You can wiggle your thumb at an incredibly odd angle. You're going to have to show us that in the Discord. I got to see what you're talking about. What does that even look like? What do you mean you could wiggle it at an incredibly odd angle? You haven't a talent like that? You don't have a weird talent that you're oddly proud of? I'll tell you what, because y'all are sharing your talents, I'll go ahead and share mine. I'm gonna try not to make the sound too much here. What do you think? Is it like a bird? How close? If you were outside and you heard whistling like that, would you think it was a bird? I think so, because I've confused a lot of people. um, so people call it double jointed. Okay, like it's like your thumb like bends sort of backwards. Um, sounds great, but it's fighting the music. Here, I'll do it one more time because I promised. Here. Thanks, Sir Vimto. That's pretty standard with most streams. Sorry for the delay, but it's kind of just part of the deal. Pretty good bird whistle, right? Confident about that bird whistle. Ain't nobody got a bird whistle like me. All right, so next up, you can permanently remove one sound from the world. What is the sound that you would remove? Like it could be like car horns, sound of your alarm clock, chewing. Maybe you're one of those people that's really driven bananas by cheering. Like if the sound is going to go extinct for forever, how would you make the world a better place for everyone? The sound of Republicans. Oh, so you mean just like general bigotry? Just like nobody can hear general bigotry anymore? That's a good one. Funny. Very funny. If you could remove one sound permanently. No, I'm saying that's the same thing. The sound of Republicans is just general bigotry. So anybody else? If you could delete any sound, farting. You know what I would get rid of? I would get rid of that sound it makes whenever you pull a chair. that's on like tile or like hardwood floor, that noise when it goes that that noise of pulling a chair, that's deleted. Like I would go into the file system of life and delete that sound. Gone. So, third question, I want y'all to be brave here. What is, oh wait, your dog squeal with the reflection of light? Your dog squeals with the reflection of light? If you could get a recording of that, I would love to hear it. um, so what's the most widely loved movie, TV show, or video game that you personally cannot stand? Like, what's the hot take thing that you dislike? Like, I personally think, oh, the feedback from speakers, that's a good one. Speaker feedback is horrendous. I let's see, what's a widely loved movie, TV show, or video game that I cannot stand? Y'all are gonna go nuts on me on this one. It's Dark Souls. Like, I actually cannot stand Dark Souls or any Dark Souls like games. I just don't like them. I don't play them. I don't enjoy them. I actively avoid them. It's just not my jam. Um, be brave, chat. Like, what is one title that's like known for being like a crowd favorite? What's a cult classic that you think the cult's nuts? I really like that feedback from speakers one. That's like a really obvious one that I think most people would delete given the chance. Like if you went around and asked 100 people, would you get rid of the sound forever? They'd be like, oh yeah, no hesitation. It'd be like at least half out of 100. I just definitely don't like Dark Souls games. I don't actually, I, it hurts. That's difficult because you enjoy most things, but maybe Lost just never got into it. I tried. I got into Lost for a little bit, but I'll be honest, I felt like it was a little aimless. Like I don't feel like it had a good concrete plot. I feel like it was really just kind of, you know, like making it up as it went. All right. Well, okay. We're gonna go ahead and shift gears then. I do appreciate y'all. That has been, let's see, list the TV show. Can't believe I watched all 160 plus episodes. You watched all of Lost. That's so funny. Yeah, see? Look what happened in chat. Crazy Dad's like, I don't get Lost. And Ted's like, what? I've seen every episode. All right, we're gonna shift gears, y'all. We've got an ad break coming up in 2 minutes. I'm just gonna do a quick shout out, real quick. Since we are gonna be shifting over to gaming, I just want to give a shout out to our gaming sponsor. I did get lost. I got lost too. I got lost. Totally. I got lost. And the show was just, it felt aimless. Y'all, Q Glass is right. Did you know that you can get frames like these for less than a food delivery order? I'm TransX Bombshell, and I've been a fan of Zenni eyewear for years. They've got everything from prescriptions to sunglasses to blue light filtering, you name it. And here's the mind-blowing thing. Their frames start at just $6.95. That's the cost of a latte. Just be sure to use my code TransXBombshell when you check out, or just hit the link in the description below. All right, we're gonna go ahead and hit that ad break in about a minute and a half. We're gonna do Cyberpunk when we get back. Um, it's like one of my all-time favorite games. Y'all know that. I haven't played it for a while. Um, and a lot of that's just been because I've been kind of lost in Star Wars. Star Wars is really system demanding though, and I've had some trouble streaming it. So we are gonna take an ad break. When we get back, we're gonna do a bit of gaming. I've got about an hour left in stream. Don't go anywhere. Reminder to enter the raffle. We are raffling off a Pokemon trading card game sealed booster bundle for Surging Sparks this month. Right there. Brand new, unopened for you. Shipped worldwide. And I'm also going to mention when I hit 1,000 subscribers or a thousand follows rather here on Twitch, I am going to raffle off an Elite Trainer box. And that's going to be the monthly raffle prize for the month once I hit 1,000. So be sure to enter the raffle. It's just going to get cooler. And be sure to subscribe. I'll see y'all after the ad break. And we're back. We're going to go ahead and jump into Cyberpunk. Now this is system demanding, so let me go ahead and cut to no music real quick. And just real quick, chat, this quest is about to get intense. So just real quick. Now we do want to fight corporate oppression around here, but the quest is about to get really intense and I need all the support that I can get. If you haven't yet, consider subscribing. Every sub is a middle finger to the corpse in this game, and maybe in real life too. Plus, new subscribers get the immediate emote access and a boost of a raffle entry if you subscribe right now. So we are going to go ahead and jump in to Cyberpunk. This is Cyberpunk 2077. And I believe I was on a... Is this a Corpo playthrough? Let me see which one this is. Let me see here.
The whale. Apparently the Corp figured it wasn't safe in Japanese waters. Afraid some local fishermen might harpoon it for scientific research. But honestly, it's quite the power move.
Alright. We're up and we're rolling. Welcome back to Night City, chat. Which build was this? Let me see. Ooh, I'm still super early. And this is a cyber hacker mod that I guess I did get all the healing mods out of the way. Oh, but the reflexes are crazy. Oh, this is a shooter. This is a run and gun character. So far, run and gun. All run and gun. Run and gun healing, but I had technical plans. Run and gun edge runner. Alright, alright. I see where we're going with this. Just a run and gun cyberpunk. Should we go ahead and... Should we move on with the main story quest? Oh, I bet you we can make quick work of these guys. What's going on? Can we hang out? How are you doing? How are you guys? Still doing well? Yeah, it's playing really well today. Cyberpunk's been... Oh, Arasaka. We're not going to take on Gorbos. We're not at that level. Still really low. Ooh, 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 ooh. Sorry. Ah! Last thing I need is one of those mech suits going off on me. Now... Ooh, we found us a crime scene. Oh, you're fine, Ted. We're back.
What's going on?
We are investigating a crime scene. No, we're not. We're getting away from them. They're too close to that. That mech is going to absolutely annihilate me. Like, I'm just not on that level. Aw, thank you, Ted. I appreciate the dono. Shout out to Ted for the dono. $25,000. I appreciate it, Ted. All right, we've got some Cyberpunk's over here. They're not going to like it when I walk up. This is going to be a chance to show y'all what I'm made of. This is where I've made it to. What's up? How are y'all doing? How are you? Why are you pulling a gun on me? What is this?
I'll skin you and make a perk for my wife.
Okay, you need to short circuit. And then you need to die. And then you need to just overheat. Now that's down. Ooh. And now we're gonna get this guy. Right there. And for him, I think we'll just short circuit him too. What do you think, chat? Pretty strong, huh? And this is an early build. I just went with the obvious upgrades. A very straightforward build. Focusing on health regeneration. Honestly, in my opinion, like that's where you should go first. Always health regeneration, because without it, ooh, you're constantly running around trying to figure out how to heal. And in this game, it's not that easy. There can sometimes be really big gaps between food or places you can sleep. Should we head to the afterlife? Or do we want some music? We could get some of the music going. There's not a lot to do until I do reported crime, needle in a haystack, find the right container. The tiger claws? Open map? Find the right container? Oh, well, I don't want to do that. The first 20 minutes is honestly one of the best parts. How did you put it down? How did you not keep playing it? I'm so confused. Here we go. Needle in a haystack, find the right container. All right. Crime reported randomly. Let's see what we got. Just looking for the right container, I guess. There's gonna be gangs back here for sure. Oh. It's like a little commercial spot. Get some music on. Let's see, it was on the PS4 and at the time was a lot of things to take in. You know what? Like, it's improved so much since then. You probably are better off. Anybody that played it or started playing it should absolutely go play it again. It's not even the same game it was when it came out. Like, they've improved it so much. Like, so much. Actually, let me get this card. It's literally like a different game because it's on a whole 2.0. Version 2.0. Yeah, I highly recommend it, especially on PC. In my opinion, PC is the only way to play it. I've now had it on PS5 and PC. I first played it on PS5 because I did not have a PC. And I liked it so much that I bought it again. Alright, let's see if we found this container. Got some weapons. Got my health boost item upgraded. That's it. Boost the back of this trailer. So when you get there, mark the right container with TCX. That's the agreement with Revere CS. Be careful around there. It's easy to catch a shiv in the ribs. Nobody around. Just a quick in and out. That was an easy job. Let's see here. What else we got? The heist. That's all there is to do, is the main mission. Don't I have any more, you were going to get a gaming PC, but there's a lot to look at when building. There is, and if you have any questions, I'm really happy to help walk you through it. It all really starts with deciding what graphics card you're going to go for. And then you got to make sure to pair it with a good processor. And then depending on the graphics card and the processor, that's going to decide your motherboard. And then you just decide which tier of motherboard you want to go for. And whether or not you want to go air cooling or liquid cooling. There's pros and cons to each. Anything that you have that you want to ask questions on, I'm happy to talk about it. I had to figure it all out to do this, so I'm fairly decent at it. There's gotta be just like a random quest. Oh, let's go. Here we go. We'll neutralize the cyber psycho. There we go. Let's take out a cyber psycho, chat. We got to take out some frustration on this cyber psycho. That sounds marvelous. Come to mommy. Ooh, what is this? Is that the cyber psycho? Oh no, he just like drove and crashed. V, I heard north side something. North side seen some action. Got maelstromers hauling ass out of there. Go see what's going on exactly. Well, if maelstromers are running,
Oh,
that's
interesting.
okay. Alright. So it's like he shot him from inside the car. Or something. It was interesting. Cut the radio. Let's see, I don't remember this one exactly. Let's see.
Oh, well.
Maelstrommer to cause the death shock and blood loss told him due to multiple lacerations. Somebody that has electrowire mod up their arms. There we go. You should show me where he's at. Perfect. It's right there.
¡Santa muerte! ¿Qué mierda es eso?
Sleepy sleep, nighty night. Tomorrow, I've been trying to reach ever since they took me. I know you're looking. Let's see. I got these tractor hands and ugly sent red eyes. All I can think of now is you chooms who poisoned you to me, telling you not to get with Valentino. I can feel the pressure building and building and building, but I don't know when it's gonna pop. It's driving me loco. Okay. Some kind of Romeo and Juliet thing going on there. So he went cyber psycho. Just decided to start killing Maelstrom members. Okay. Mission accomplished. Just gonna make sure I get everything. Since I came all the way out here. The postage couldn't have been right. I think it was only 3 something. Are you talking about for the dad hat? Because that merch store it's like a global merch store. It should be fine. It's just a hat. They're going to put it in a bag and ship it. Should be right. We should get all this money. The money! What do you got for me? Our kid was a Valentino, not a Maelstrommer. Borg fiends must have had an axe to grind with him because they stuffed him with implants like a fucking Christmas turkey and just watched and waited for him to blow. Same would happen to anyone chipped that fast. But I didn't have time to adjust the wear and turn him into a psycho. Good thing he still had a little self-control left. Meant I could take him down quietly. Looks like our guy didn't even have to piss them off. A while ago, Maelstrom put out word it was looking for volunteers to test some new wear. Obviously, nobody stepped up, so the Borg fucks just started scoping peeps off the street. Valentino's been looking for this kid for a while, not to mention the run who swarmed the net with data feelers trying to track him down. Eventually, he must have broken free and fought for his life. Made the Maelstrommers reap what they sowed. Whole thing backfired on them spectacularly. Good thing you managed to get him to go down safely. Kid's still young. Maybe with the right kind of help, he can learn to adapt to his new condition. Damn, they just chipped the shit out of him. Way too fast. Poor kid. It's kind of like what I did to myself, but I asked for it. At least I'm benefiting from it. He lost his shit and just killed everybody that did it to him. Good for him. Alright, now how the hell do I get out of here? Gotta be a door around here somewhere. There's this one. Is this the way out of here? Isn't there one more? Yeah. Want his stuff. Cute. And certainly if it's not right, I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll come out of their end. thank you for the biddies. Biddies for titties. Let me get casting a line. Love that nostalgic vibe. Always a good time with the stream's cheeky charm. That describes you to a T, doesn't it? Alright, where's my car? I almost left. Alright, here we go. Woo! 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 Nobody saw that. I didn't do that. That wasn't me. Alright, let's see if we can find... something to get in. We could try to get this other cyber psycho. I was pretty successful in getting him down. Let me go ahead and neutralize this one. Ooh. What's going on here? Maelstrom. Ooh. Just got hit by a car. I just gotta fly off the road. That was so weird.
Come on out, you little chicken shit!
His head popped like a grape. I got hit by a car and like flew over that wall. How did that happen? Or I got knocked through the wall or something. How did I survive that? Ooh. You gotta have a passion in life. Mine's cars. I always trying to sell me cars. Alright. Let's just push through. What the heck? What's up with all these maelstromers?
Smash it! I want pizza! Bunch of weaklings! I slaughter you like a pig! Scared now? Come on! Finish the cunt.
Double barrel shotgun's pretty effective. Especially these guys keep trying to use melee weapons on me. Like, seriously? Did you see that? She came running straight at me and I just put a double barrel right to her face. And just said bang. Nice try. It's like this way. Yeah, he's definitely in here. Who's coming at me?
Hello?
Hello?
No, that's not gonna happen.
Oh, it's on the other side of the wall. Thought they were in the dumpster. Thought somebody was inside that dumpster talking to me. It was this guy.
Fucking wrong. Turn around and stop walking.
I just walked in the garage and started taking stuff.
Let's have a...
Wow. What just happened? Did he just grenade himself? That's a big gun. Oh shit, who's that? Bad idea. It's a power pistol. Ooh. What have we got here? And thanks again, Ted, for the $200. I really appreciate you. I really love your support and your biddies. Thank you, Ted. I appreciate it. Oh.
You know Wild Screaming at Toten Tans isn't headline news. Could just be some Screamo band set rehearsal. That or something a shade more sinister.
Alright, let's see what we got.
Experience mystery on the dark side of radio.
Maelstrom hotspot. Be around the corner. Yeah, right there. Damn it! Got me. Okay, let's try that again. Let's try that again. What did it say for me? Look at my car. So I'm still really low level, so Cyber Psycho got me. Oh, I hit a cop. Absolute worst thing you could do.
Criminal activity reported in Watson.
Roger. Probably some cyber psycho, but I'll handle it.
I'll let him go past. Just pull into here.
Dispatch.
But you had to get the big salad. And I'm just gonna hide back here. There we go. See if I can't just quietly do a little. Do do do. And a little do do do. Ah, they got me. I'm trying to think. Oh, shotgun! Why am I not using the shotgun? Okay. Shotgun to the legs. And then use my pistol. Because I'm trying to use the pistol for controlled damage. Because I don't want to kill him. The goal is to incapacitate these guys. But I think this is just... It's impossible to get this guy. Unless I like sneak up on him with like a juke. Maybe I could do that. Yeah, I can. Nope, see. Be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Ah, dead again. Takes quite a bit of damage. Oh, why am I not using my... Chat, I usually have the Sandevistan and I can't use my quick hacks. I need to use my quick hacks. Dude. Okay. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. There we go. Got a weak gun. He's a much stronger melee, so if I stand on top of the box and just shoot his legs, incapacitate him, and short circuit him every once in a while. Oh, that's sick. Tell me that you're alright. Love it. That was an awesome, awesome song. Soundbite. Thank you. And then short circuit him again. Just shoot him in the legs. You know, maybe I can use that power pistol. And then short circuit. Oh. Short circuit again. And then short circuit. There we go, one more. And he's incapacitated, not dead. There we go. Nice. Search the area to collect information. Ooh, we had all these bodies. What the fuck are we gonna do, Brick? Got a bad feeling Royce wants to fuck you in the ass and he's got the people to back him. We gotta do something. Where the fuck have you been? I'm 100% fucking sure he's gunning for my reins. I've been walking corpse since yesterday. My advice is to get the fuck out while you can. It's just a flesh wound. You're rolling over? We have people too. Jesus, Brick, I'm not gonna work for that rusty cum standing that fucking psycho douche smirk of his. Don't write that kind of shit out. You believe in me so much. Believe me when I say you gotta get the fuck out. Oh, fuck you. Shit your shorts all you want, but I won't let Royce get away with this. And then he snapped. Today's your day to clean up after Brick's pet, or else the boss man finds out we made a rabid dog out of the corpse you wanted. Damn. Brick wanted him dead and he killed everybody. Good for him. It's a gang dispute. Is Brick's only devotee left. All his other followers turned coat in half a millisecond. Nice. See, I just had to come up with a strategy of standing on the dumpster and shooting him in the legs. Obviously, right? Who's this guy and why is his outfit so cool? You have one of the coolest outfits I've ever seen in the game. Hands down. Neon LED raincoat, leopard shorts. This guy is sliving. I would wear this.
We should be friends.
Yeah, we should.
Close friends.
Yeah, we should. Can we? Can we be close friends? I'll never forget you. Gachino Malloy. Gachino Malloy. I'll always think of you. Forever. Goodbye, Machino Malloy, or whatever your name was. We're gonna go do a gig. Just a short gig. Nothing important. Just something that pays. Because, you know, a jorb's a jorb. And if we're not jorbing it, we're jerking it out. I don't know. just a jorb's a jorb, and you'd rather be jorbing it than jerking it. You heard that here first. Life advice by TransX Bombshell. Woo! Hit that terrible. Guy's lucky he's behind a barricade. Yeah, I need to. Like a gang war. Now I gotta clean up. She was really cool looking. She had those pointy legs. Oh shit! I'm sorry! Because I executed the criminal. It's like, you can fight him for us, but you can't execute him. Whoops. That's where they draw the line. I can shoot criminals for him. Just if I win, I can't kill him. Ooh, they're gonna really come after me for that. Bet you I can lose them. Completely disappeared from the police. Oh, hi. You're super realistic.
Hi, you looking for someone?
Hey, how's it going?
Okay, now we go around. Love. Confused about the nature of that business. Oh, what's up?
Hey, V, got a friend in need. Wants to snatch back an eye he lost playing cards.
Ooh.
An implant, I mean. Should be some easy breezy eds. You in? Catch the deets attached.
Got it. Wants the implant. Got it. Lost to playing poker. Let's go get this guy back his eye.
What about River? Ever tried out? No. Chances to score are next to none.
Tiger claws.
How though? Chance is always the same, isn't it? Either you win or you lose. Mike, slow down. You really need to stop this groove.
Get in there, stop. See any cameras? That eye. What else they got back there? Aw, well, I'm gonna be out of here in 10 minutes anyway. So you enjoy yourself a good shift at work. Let's see if we can't get Unity. There's nothing on the computer. Some Euro dollars. Some kind of card acquired.
Yeah?
Nothing else in here? Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, wait. I can hack this. A little bit of money here. Oh, yeah. I haven't leveled up my hacking enough yet. Gotcha. That's okay. Ooh, a little ammo case hiding there. And in and out. Quiet. Stealthy. Like I was never here. The only thing we left was bodies. Hidden bodies. And we just disappear like the mist. Drop it right in this little box. There's your eye back. How much I can make off of that one?
Done and dusted. Jacob sends you his heartfelt thanks.
Of course.
Also says he'll, keep a closer eye on his implants from now on. Closing the gig.
That's funny. That's a funny joke. Very punny. Nice little chunk of street cred from that. Ooh, $2 grand. Well, it was his eye. And a tagger. Downright pleasure doing business. Work shows. Yeah, I was silent on that one. That one was clean and professional. Maybe we got one more in his chat. One more. Side job. Jeez. Alright. Off we go. Yeah, you can do auto drive now if you want to. And sometimes Johnny just spawns in the passenger seat. If you're on like first person driving mode. Ooh. Oyatsuki.
No touch.
You are not the masters of your memory.
Oh, this
For your
guy.
eyes do not belong to you, or rather, not only.
Don't care
Why
about
they
Guy
had
the
to make you
Prophet.
CEO?
Don't care. Do they keep a story going from out this game? Yeah, there's a story going. There's definitely a story going. You can follow the main storyline if you choose to. I tend to just kind of wander around. I like to kind of make my own character, make my own storyline. The main storyline's all centered around a major heist.
He's buying him from Philip.
I don't do that.
We're gonna go catch this side gig.
No, it ain't about the
Let me go catch this side gig real quick. Probably last side gig of the stream tonight. And I still haven't quite yet decided what we're doing tomorrow. Gosh, there's nowhere to park because of all these railings. I'm just gonna park on the sidewalk. Watch. Oh, nicked his car. Broke all that shit. See? They don't have anywhere to park, that's what. Alright. Oh shit.
Hey, you! I gotta get to a Ripper, man. I'll pay you.
What's with you?
Depends. What's wrong with you?
You serious? You want my patient history too?
Just want to be sure it's no cyber psychosis or anything.
No, it's a normal implant malfunction. Happy? You helping me or what?
Okay, fine.
All right.
Great. Why are we standing here? To the car now.
Get in.
Satisfaction guaranteed, they said.
Where are we going?
Let me guess. Mr. Stud, XCV-19 series.
Yeah. How'd you know?
Know my implants, including the black market stuff.
Fucking city.
Faulty series. Got recalled. Still selling it on the street, though.
Hey. Listen. Thanks for not laughing at me. Appreciate it.
It ain't easy, I'll tell you that.
That's gotta hurt.
Fuck you.
Thanks for not laughing, she says.
Just our luck.
Oh my gosh.
Go, just go mow him down.
Chill, Chum. Be gone in a sec.
We're not gonna hit a bunch of kids just because you got a wiener malfunction.
Fucking burn.
Chill. I'm doing
Oh
what I
my
can.
gosh.
What I said to my output.
Ah!
Didn't like that too much.
Oh my god, everybody's just pulling out in front of me.
Stand still. Better go around.
Jesus fucking Christ! Ugh.
You really gotta keep yelling like that?
You even know how much it hurts?
No.
Like I'm screwing a goddamn pencil sharpener!
Well, suffer in silence, Chum. Heard what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
And you kind of chose to do it.
Okay, we're...
Hey, you after? I'll call you!
But...
My number. Bloop.
Burns like a motherfucking...
What do you think, chat? You think he's gonna be alright? I hope so. And with that, that is today's stream. Again, I just want to thank everybody for your support. It's literally what makes me keep streaming. You are the reason why I'm here. And I wouldn't do this if you didn't show up. So I really appreciate you showing up. I have, let's see here. I have one last little bit. Ooh, yeah. Reminder that we do have the booster bundle that we are going to be raffling off. That is the Surging Sparks booster bundle. So do be sure to enter the raffle. You can do so by redeeming the first in chat for free for a free raffle entry, or dropping your channel points, which are called social credits here. So I'll be back tomorrow, Tuesday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Same place, same time. Don't you dare miss it. And you know the drill. We don't leave, we raid. Love to you all. Please be good to each other. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.